Hi everybody, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've seen you a lot the last couple of days or so. I've done a few videos, but this one is one that I promised showing you how I do my menu list. I just thought I would do it now because then it may help you, if you get used to doing it over the next week or so, it may help you get into it then in the new year, and then you can make it, maybe you want to make it a resolution, I don't know. I find it really easy now I've got used to doing it. It'll save you money in the long run, it'll save wasting food in the long run, and it'll make your life so much easier as well. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Give it a thumbs up if you've liked it, when you've watched it, and please subscribe if you haven't. And for those of you that have, thank you for staying with us. So without further ado, we shall get on with the video. Now this is the menu plan video. I'm all chilled out in my onesie, and hubby's away tonight, so I've got a little bit of spare time. It's not a massively long video, but there's a few things I need to just explain to you. First of all, what I do, every time the book like this runs out, I get the same book. They sell these in the Card Factory. It's an A5 notebook. I think it's £1 or something like that, 99p. And they're soft backed, so they're easy to fold your pages back and put bands. I always have an elastic band around it. I'll show you in a second. But they do different colours. They do silver, they do black, grey. I always opt for this nice soft pink because it's my favourite colour. Anyhow, yeah. So you need this notebook, or a notebook. I like this one because also you can put in here, there's like where the book goes in the cover here, you can put any vouchers and things that you've got for shopping, so it's easy, it keeps all those together, or any bits of paper that you need to remember, or any money off coupons, things like that can slot in here, so you've got them with you. Right, so if you look through my book, there's a lot of scrolling there because there's only me normally sees it. If you look, I've got, you'll find on the left page, when I can get to them, I have, bear with me, I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday down here, and Sunday obviously down this side, and I can find a page where it says van, it means I haven't planned that day because we're going to the caravan, so I won't menu plan here, I'll menu plan when we get there. And then on this side, I start to write bits and pieces, what I need to get from the shops or whatever. All will become clear in a second. So as I said, with the said pocket, I need to just keep that in there. I can't get it back in now. My bank statement, I've just pulled it out and lost my, I'll do it later. Lost my page where I was. Right, so that's my Christmas food list, so I don't want to be disturbing that. Let me put that back and put my band round. So what I will do is turn the book the other way over so that my Christmas list stays undisturbed. I'm going there tomorrow because with them shutting the ports and things, I think there's going to be a mad panic buy going off very soon. So I'm going to go tomorrow. I was going to go Christmas Eve or the day before, but I've decided I'm going to go tomorrow instead, which is a couple of days earlier than I wanted to, but at least if I go tomorrow I don't have to go out then again. I've swapped my job lists around, so tomorrow I can do the rest of my bake. Wednesday I'll do the rest of my baking instead of going shopping, and vice versa. Anyhow, I digress. So, yes, so you've got your book. Let's pretend it's a brand new blank page book. And I also have I get a couple of my cookery books out. If you haven't got cookery books, have a look through some menus on online on your phone, or if there's anything you fancy trying. If you think maybe I might do a chilli one night, or I might do a spaghetti bolognese one night, or a shepherd's pie, or a roast dinner, whatever you want to do, either have a look for it on the internet or grab a load of books. I've just got 3 out here so I can show you. I usually go maybe like 2 or 3 books a week, get them out and have a flick through. Any recipes that interest me, when I get a new book, if there's any recipes in, that interest me, I get a piece of paper and mark the page, like that. So when I get a new book, I go through it, I get myself a cuppa, and I sit and go through it and think, oh, I won't mind trying that, I won't mind trying that, and I put a little bit of paper in each page. So then what I will do is, if there's something I think, right, I'm going to try this week, like I say, I've gone through got my books out, I think, oh, I might try that this week, or I might try this week, and then I put the marker to the side, so that I know the recipe's there, and it's easy to turn to, okay? So that's the first thing. I've got three here at the minute. I've looked at that one, don't really want anything out of that one, but I thought this Save with Jamie, the Jamie Oliver one, might be a good one this week, and also the veg book, because I think after a blowout next week with Christmas, well, this week's Christmas blowout, I think we may need something a bit less heavy, so it might clear as minds and as stomachs and everything else. So get a bit of veg down, as vitamin C in there, and lots of all the vitamins and things that we need for a healthy bod. So without dieting. Anyhow, so yeah. So yeah, you've got your book. So say I was doing, let's say, I'll just do 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'll mark my book like so, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And let's say Monday we'll have, let's have a look at this book. I think this one's a good one for after Christmas, because it's got some I've picked two out of here that we'll use, which has got using some leftovers. This is the American Hot Pizza Pie, and it's using up, let's see, going down the menu, the ingredients list, with stale bread and any leftover cooked pork or crackling, or 6 to 8 sausages that's left over, and also any leftover pork dripping or olive oil, you can use either. Any herbs and cheese, any leftover cheeses. So it's quite a good recipe that for using up over Christmas, after Christmas. And also this recipe at the nearer to the back, sausage panzanella. This uses up stale bread, and it uses up things like ripe tomatoes. So you've probably got some tomatoes left over. That's ideal. So using up ripe tomatoes, red onion, any herbs. What else have we got in here? Sausages, and fresh herbs as well. It uses up, and cherry tomatoes as well, and any Parmesan cheese, it can use that up in there as well. Don't forget, all these recipes you can actually tweak them and alter things in them. That if you are using leftovers, you can always substitute, say, a stale sliced loaf for a stale, I don't know, breadstick. So you can, whatever you have that's left over, you can alter it and try it and see what you think. And what I normally do is, if I change anything, I usually write it at the side, I used X, or I did this, or I whatever, and I write it in the book. Because this book's not going anywhere, it's mine. So that's what I would do normally if I change anything, just so I know what I have done. So those are the kind of things that I look for, recipes. And then what I would then do, let's take another one. What's this? This is a veg book, as I said. We've got bits of paper and all sorts in them, marking things. In this one, I chose that we could have a bread-topped biryani in this one. So there's no meat in these at all. Sunshine fusilli pasta. And again, it's using cheeses up and things out of the fridge. French garlic bread salad. You might not think it's the weather for salad, but for a light lunch or something, that'd be great. Just save fussing and messing about. Make it easy on yourself. And what's this one? Easy Thai style noodle salad. Now, who wouldn't like that? That don't matter if that's got meat in or not, does it really? It looks fantastic. Or even if you did that and then wanted to put some leftover turkey in there, shredded up, or you don't have to do exactly as it says in the book, which is what I'm trying to say. So, once you've done your menu list of what you're going to do for the week, just go through your ingredients and see what things you've got. And anything that you haven't got, just jot it down roughly. So let's just put on here mushrooms, and we'll put cheese. This is just for an example. And we'll put onions, and we'll put, I don't know, milk, and maybe honey or something might be in them. So I just scribble it down as I go through the recipe, scribble down what I'm going to need. And then once I've done all the recipe list, gone through my books, scribble down anything I haven't got, go to double check your freezer initially, see if you've got any leftover meals that you could put in for one day rather than look for a new menu. If that should be your first port of call, really. Look in your freezer, see if you've anything that could do you for a meal that's already cooked to ease the pressure on yourself, and then think, right, I've got some spaghetti bolognese left over, we'll have that on Monday, then I don't have to mess about. Put that in on the Monday and then do your menu list from there. You can have an easy peasy day one day, like eggs on toast or something, or whatever. I don't know, it depends how your family eats, but the basic principle is the same. So we've got all our things on here. Then if you run out of anything during the week as well, say toilet rolls, so I'll put toilet rolls down, soap, wash powder, all things like that. It doesn't matter how neat it is, mine's scrawly, scrawly, scrawly. There's only me reading it. And then when you come into the end of the week and it's the day before you're going to do your shopping, just have another quick scout round, make sure there's anything you've forgotten. Have the kids got crisps? Have they got the snacks? Have they got fruit? Have they got juice? Whatever else that you need to do. Have you got dog food, cat food, fish food, whatever it may be. And then the trick is, to keep the budget low, is to do a shopping list for each shop that you normally shop in. So you transfer this page, you leave it in the book, turn your page over, and then say, I normally go to Home Bargains, and then I normally go to Iceland, and then I'll go to Tesco. So each shop needs its own page. It might sound like a clat and a lot of fuss and fussing about, but trust me, once you get used to doing it, it is so easy. You'll never go back. I've been doing this for about 10 years now, and I won't ever change it back. And if I go into a shop now and I haven't got a list with me and don't know what I'm going to have for tea, I can't think what I'm going to have for tea. I have to have this with me because it's all broken down. Now, bear in mind, the order that you do your meals in on here does not have to be the order that you cook them in. It's just ensuring that you've got all the ingredients for all the meals. And however which way if you said you were having, I don't know, beans on toast on Tuesday, and you didn't fancy them Tuesday, you could swap Wednesdays for Tuesday, and then when it came to Wednesday, you could swap it again for a different day. All that we need to make sure is that you've got enough food and the correct food to make all these meals for the week. This is how I do it. I'm not saying it's the correct way, but for me it's the best way. Then I'm saving money and I'm saving food waste too. So then onto here, from your main list, which is here, mushrooms. Where do you get them from? Well, I usually get them from Tesco. So under my Tesco list, I write mushrooms, and then I tick it off the main list. So cross that off. Where do I get cheese from? Put Iceland. So cheese, cross it off. Onions from Tesco. Onions, cross it off. Milk from Tesco. Cross it off. And so on and so forth. So that eventually you get, I'll put my honey on here, then you'll see. I've put that in Home Bargains. So that you come down from a big list, which you did have on here. You've got your menu plan, you've got your list of what you need for the week, including your ingredients and any things you've run out of. And then you go in shop order. So anything you get from Home Bargains is then in here. Anything you get from Iceland is on here, and anything you get from Tesco is on here. And then all you need to do is pick your book up on the day you're going shopping, go to each of the shops, and then if they haven't got that particular item, say in Iceland, you can then move it to the Tesco list, and it'll remind you that you still need to get that. If they have got it, cross it off, and then it's job done. And that is basically it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And especially Christmas time, which I know it's a bit late to start it this week for this Christmas, but at Christmas time it's a godsend. Like on here, I'll show you, I've done my menu list, which is on a bit of paper at the minute, but that's my menu list for this week. The final step that I do, I'll show you in a second, but this, I always start my menu off on a Sunday. So Sunday we had chili and I wrote freezer meal there because I had it in the freezer. Monday, Graham, my hubby, is out because he was working, he was out overnight. And then I have sweet chili salmon. Tuesday, we've got cauliflower soup, which I've made today. I've done a video on that today. I've made the cauliflower soup for Tuesday. Just got the parmesan twirls to do, the parmesan breadstick things. Wednesday, we're doing spicy fajitas with spicy fajita pockets with wedges and salad. Thursday's Christmas Eve, so we're having crispy duck pancakes and a Tex-Mex platter. And then on Christmas Day, it's the whole shebang, I've called it. And then on Saturday, which is Boxing Day, I've got lovely leftovers. So that's my list for this week, my menu plan for this week. And then here is what I need to get tomorrow. So I'm going to M&S tomorrow. So I've written M&S at the top. And then what I'm getting from M&S. And then I've written, I've done my home bargains this week already. So I go to my Tesco. Lotteries at the top, so I might feel a bit lucky. And then my Tesco list. And that's it. Simple. The very last thing that I do is I transfer my, now this is entirely up to you, I have a blackboard on my wall, like a menu board, and I write on from this piece, which is why I tear it out, I go to my blackboard and I write on what we're having each day. Now the only day that I can't change around on here is Christmas Day, because that's on the same day, the same date each year. So I have actually transferred these details to my menu board, and I'll see if I can show you it. There we go, look, you see it on the wall. You might not be able to read it from there, but you can see it on the wall. It says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've written on there what we're having. That little piece of paper there is from last week's menu, so that I knew up to last night what we were having. And then I'll take that off tomorrow because I've got the new stuff for the new menu. So that is how I work my menu for the week. And I have saved so much money by doing that. And I've never run out of something or never not had the item I need to do a particular recipe that I fancy cooking. So just get your head around it. Even if you do it for a weekend to start with and see how you get on with it. Think, right, I'm going to do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday menu, meal planner, and we'll try it. Do it for a couple of weeks. Just get used to it. And then add a few more days in. And then just carry on. And then, once you've been doing it for a few weeks, try shopping in the old-fashioned way that you did. The old-style menu that you used to do, cooking and meal planning and whatever. And I can guarantee you, if you go to the shop after you've done a week or so of this, you'll waste money, you'll waste food, and you'll think there's nothing in the fridge to make for your dinner or for your tea, whichever, however you want to call it. So let me know how you get on. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to me if you haven't, if you want to be involved in more videos and things and you're interested in what I'm posting. Click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. There's lots more things like this to come, and hauls and things like that. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments box. And if you've got anything you want to know, or if you try this, let me know how you get on. And I'm twiddling my elastic band because I'm thinking I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to pop it back around my book. I don't want the dogs to get it, that's all, so I didn't want to drop it on the floor. Okay, so for now, my lovelies, stay safe, be kind to each other, and happy shopping. Okay, see you soon. Bye.